Dimwit is scared. He looks scared. So scared he's got a yoga mat in his background. Meanwhile, Packie is so focused on this, he is centered and not off frame at all. A rarity here at the Dr. Mario Monthly. Usually it's about the top 2/3 of his head we get to see. Both players are ready. Best of 5. It's 10-14 between Dimwit and Packie. This is their 4th matchup. Dimwit leads this series 2-1. And every time these players have been up until now has been in the finals. So this definitely has a championship sort of feel to it, regardless of what happens here.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those heavyweight clashes we usually have in this tournament.
This is Packers Bears, Red Sox Yankees, Shawn Michaels Bret Hart. It's that level of rivalry here at Dr. Mario Monthly.
Let's not think of Shawn Michaels Bret Hart because we know how that ends.
And we do have readies from both players.
We're counting down 3, 2, 1, go!
And these players are going to get started right now. And
already a nice double opportunity board for Dimwit. And he's already taking horizontal chances right now.
Dimwit loves playing the horizontal. I watched him play earlier as he was warming up and also doing his science experiment of speeds. And he loves doing those drop combos, especially dropping horizontals onto verticals. It's his big game plan. Right now, early on, it looks to be even Steven as we get Packie's stat board adjusted.
It looks like Dimwit's up to an early lead right now, but it's only by a handful of viruses, so not really much to write home about right now. Both players doing very well in the speed department.
Absolutely, and Dimwit's board is a little bit more dicier because he's scattering a lot more of his viruses, and that's going to factor drop time in. Meanwhile, Packie doing his best to keep things close, and if he has to drop, it's resulting in a clear, as you saw there on the vertical to horizontal clear, and a triple in condensed space. It's 17-17 early on here.
Yeah, it's a good early set. Oh, nice little double horizontal there from Packie. Keeping it very close, keeping Dimwit very honest.
And still 12-12. These players neck and neck. A big triple clear from Dimwit puts him into single digits first. Packie looking to set up for some trouble here.
He's doing a nice job with it. Looks like he wants to try to do a little horizontal on that double red row. Not really getting anything out of it.
Yeah, I think he's looking for horizontal opportunities, but knowing that he's probably going to have to clear vertically. Meanwhile, Dimwit just needs one yellow, one blue. There's the yellow. He'll be out hopefully soon. He'll be out at a 148.
Yeah, it looks like, and Packie is trying to set up something here. And he'll go for a little bit of a hero combo there.
And Packie getting absolutely slammed right now by bad RNG. He knows it too. He's trying to just work on making those plays horizontal where he can. Both players playing high speed. And now that Packie's got his board a little bit more open, a horizontal clear there, one more blue, and he'll be out. He'll be out quite a bit behind at a 218. But Dimwit in trouble early on.
Yeah, having to deal with a little bit of garbage. But setting up a nice horizontal clear there. That was very nicely done. And I do like Packie's board a little bit, although it's a little, it's not as many reds as I would like.
It's extremely blue heavy.
Yeah, very blue heavy right now. But he's going to have a good place to put all that garbage. And he's now starting to open up the board a little bit.
Cross clear there opens up his board quite a bit. It's just trying to make an effort to keep his top line diverse. Looks like he's going to be doing it. Opens up column number 4. Going to go underneath with that yellow, and that's a good call. Drops the blue, and he's looking pretty good here. But Dimwit maintaining a 9-virus lead.
Yeah, it's actually expanded to about a 13-14 virus lead right now.
With that drop
Dimwit doing a very nice job of pushing those viruses as best he can. Packie doing okay with his board. But now having to deal with no place to put his yellow. Well, now he has one, but that's going to go away real quick.
And you have to wonder if maybe for that yellow-red, Dimwit should have thrown the yellow on, or the red on, and gotten the horizontal clear.
Perhaps. But you can kind of see Dimwit's end game here. He's gonna, it looks like he's gonna clear that red, and then that'll provide a little drop chance for the yellow. Yeah, he's got it set up perfectly. Oh no! But it all went away. Oh, but he'll still get out at a 357.
He will get out at a 357. It's a 14 virus advantage. Packie just needs blue and yellow, and he's going to start chugging, and that's what he's doing now. Abandoning the triple horizontal just so he can get some more separation. Trying to be diverse in his end game. That column 8 end game is going to be a little bit brutal.
Yeah, but he's got everything set up perfectly to get rid of the yellow, and he does. Everything's in the right place. He'll get rid of that blue. He'll get rid of the red. Just needs one more blue. And he'll be out at 439.
Looks like 439. Yeah, all right. So it's a 23, now a 25 virus advantage. Not exactly a runaway, but we're going to need some big double clears and just quick clears from...
no, but here's a nice little combo from Dimwit. He's extended that lead a little bit more. Doing a very nice job with it. And he's going to have to start making some use of garbage. Packie playing a little high at the top.
That was a big misplay by Packie. Not normally characteristic of what we see, but again, he loves his Daredevil strats.
Yeah, he does, but he'll be able to clear that out okay. And that yellow jump will be workable. That shouldn't be any problem.
Meanwhile, Dimwit is still maintaining good precision play. He's down to 7 viruses to Packie's 33.
Ooh, tried to go for the tuck, but Dimwit could not get it done.
A rare miscue from Dimwit, but if you're going to see it from him, it's going to be more beneficial later in the rounds. If that happens earlier, at least beneficial to Dimwit. If that happens later round, you usually don't see things end well. But one of Dimwit's best strategy, or one of Dimwit's best skills, rather, is adapting for misplays.
Absolutely. He just needs one more blue, and he'll be out, and he's out at 614. Looking on Packie's side of the board, he's got a nice little clean end games for the most part. He's going to have to deal with a little bit of jump.
Packie has cut that margin in half, but he's going to need a good quick end game, and I think he's going to shoot for a horizontal with those blues, and that's exactly what he's going to get.
Yeah, and he's doing a nice job getting rid of those yellows, too. Just needs a few more blues and reds and yellows, and he'll be okay. Yeah, just needs one more blue now, and he's going to get out. Let's see, when will the blue show up? There it is, and he's out at 654.
Out of 654, he's about...
Looks like he's about 15 down.
He's about 19 down at this point, but a very double-friendly board for Packie. Meanwhile, Dimwit having to deal with a garbage situation, never mind, it was a combo the whole time. He would have gotten away from it if it weren't for us meddling kids.
That's very true. Dimwit pretty much known for setting up a lot of what we would think are
that
might have been a miscue.
I can certify that one was a misdrop.
All right.
Meanwhile, Packie with a bit of a situation in 4 and 5 with that garbage as he clears it out.
Yeah, that was a very quick little clear, but now he's got
this combo by Dimwit. Oh
my! What a little drop there. That was beautifully done.
He does,
and he'll get a little horizontal there too.
He still leaves himself in trouble on column 8, but Packie with a red heavy top line and makes another misplay, and now it really in the sticks.
Yeah, it's a little worrisome about this. Looks like he's trying to he's going to need to clear out that yellow garbage. He just does that. Now he's got a clean board, and Dimwit's going to have to really start working on column 8. Oh, and the double blue will help. Is he going to be picky for a double red, though? That's the question.
I think you really can be picky at this point. You are down by quite a bit. It's really just trying to keep things condensed. You can't really be picky. by all that much.
But Dimwit is out at an 843.
Meanwhile, Packie's yellows are in either corner, so yellow is completely and utterly useless to him.
For now, but he's gonna open things up a little bit.
Packie now down to 9 at a 904. Meanwhile, Dimwit at 53 viruses has a red heavy top line.
Does. Oh, I like this little tuck strat from Packie. Oh, I like this set. Oh, yep, that's going to do it. That'll be a nice little horizontal of the blue.
Packie just needs a few reds and some yellows, and he's gone. He's at a 924 right now. Meanwhile, Dimwit at 37 viruses to go. Packie committing to the vertical clear at this point.
It's really all you can do, unfortunately, but he'll be out at 936.
And right now, it's a 24 virus deficit that Packie needs to make up. And it looks like he might, because Dimwit's in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, having to deal with some garbage, but turns it into a nice combo to clean the board back up a little bit. $50-29 right now, as Packie has double clears, but again, it's just a single color heavy top line. He's been getting hit hard by that each and every one of these rounds. Yeah, and he has no place to put blues right now. There's not going to be any place for him to put it until he clears up that red in the middle. But look, he'll do that right there. Oh my goodness!
Very good, very great garbage clear. Putting pills down on viruses that help. That narrows it down to about a 17 virus lead, as Packie's trying to surge along here, and he's doing a great job. It's a yellow heavy board for Dimwit. Could be beneficial for Packie, as Packie again making big moves right now.
Yeah, he's making some really good moves. It's not really any room for his blues, unfortunately. So he's kind of in the same situation as Dimwit is now, and yeah, he's got no room for reds. I'm sorry, he's got no room for yellow or blue. It's just all reds at the top right now. So looks like Dimwit's setting up. Is he going to clear that yellow? He will. Oh, and he's got everything set up beautifully. He just needs a couple more reds. And this will do it. There it goes. He's out, and he's done it 11-13. Wow.
It's close to a top 5 time.
He actually ties one of his own semifinal times.
Well, there you go. A great time by Dimwit. Packie now down 0-1, but definitely not out. We've seen this happen before. These two can and will go back and forth.
They will. This is not the end of Packie's run, not in the least. He's still got a couple more games to go. It can very easily switch in an instant. And he finishes at 11:55. Also a really good sub-12 time.
A great time. And in maybe some other situations, a winning time, but not here, not against Dimwit.
No, not at all, unfortunately.
Some more Mountain Dew for Packie. Some gamer juice, as we like to call it. Packie
it really is, for the most part. And we have readies from both players.
So we're just waiting on a 3-2-1 from Benji, and we will be off to the races here.
And we're off! Already a pretty interesting couple of boards for both players. Packie unable to really do anything with his reds in the early going.
A really double heavy board for Dimwit, and for Packie, it really looks like he's got a lot more. He's going to have a lot more fun in his end game rather than at the beginning, because everything's just so scattered on those top rows.
Yeah, although I like this little setup he's going to do for the horizontal for Packie, and that's going to be beautifully done.
Excellent play. Early on, Packie maintaining a 5 virus lead, and he's clearing garbage just quickly and efficiently.
Doing a nice job. Gets a lightning bolt there. Nicely done. Holding on to that slim lead for the moment.
Maintaining, yeah. Now it's still about a half a dozen. But now Packie again. He's got a lot more space to play around in his end game. lot more diverse down there. A tuck combo, or a tuck double rather. He's going to be down to 15 viruses here early on. Only a minute in. He's playing like a monster right now.
Yeah, Dimwit having a little trouble, has no room for his yellow. Opening up column 1, so he has a place to put some junk if need be. Now opening up column 2. And now it's going to be a blue heavy board for the most part.
And Dimwit's just not getting the drops that he needs on his clears to really make any combos. He likes doing those combos and feeling kind of handcuffed right now. As Packie now down to 4 viruses. Great horizontal to open up the double. And Packie is going to be out at an amazingly fast time. This is going to be sub 2 for sure. 1:45.
Yeah, that's a fantastic time.
And a lot of double opportunities. I see a 1 pill clear opportunity on what looks to be row 6.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's a 1 pill. That's a couple of 1 pill chances on both of those rows, because you can kind of see you can clear out those. You can clear out those yellows with the double yellow if you get it. Wow. And then in the next row you can get a double blue, and then you can get a double red, and that's just going to be a beautiful little hole to dig out of.
It'll be a clinic on horizontal clears, more than likely for Packie, as Dimwit's still stuck on level 10. This is
one more blue, and he's out.
He's out, but he's down by about 45 seconds.
Yeah, looks like he's fallen behind a little bit. Packie now having to deal with a lot of garbage issues at this point.
But he's making it
not able to make good of those horizontal clears, unfortunately.
Still doing some great work here. Really just trying to maintain some stuff. Look at this cross clear. Turns it into a clear. And right now it's a 13 virus advantage in favor of Packie.
Yeah, it's a great advantage right now for Packie so far. But I do like Dimwit's board. He's setting up a lot of opportunities for one move clearings, and that's going to be a great way to kind of put yourself on an early surge.
Absolutely. Packie's setting himself up for some
that might have been a bit of a misfire on Dimwit's side. Bit of a misplay in column 3.
Oh yeah, I am seeing that. Meanwhile, it's only a 7 virus advantage. Like, Dimwit's still absolutely making moves to keep this one competitive. Packie also just getting slowed down by kind of having to cycle back to the left to get some clears. But a lot of opportunities here, and he could get a big triple clear, and I think that's what he's going to go for. He's going to get
he's got a double yellow. He'll be fine.
Double yellow, 355. Remember, folks, the record for round or semifinal clears is a 10:31. That's held by Dimwit, and Packie definitely playing at that pace.
Yeah, he's doing a great job at that speed. Dimwit's not going to be too far behind. He's going to be a few viruses out. He's got the right pieces to get it done. Yeah, he'll be out at a 424.
So pretty close here. It's still a double-digit lead for Packie, as again getting hit by rough RNG in the first goings of 12 here.
Yeah, RNG giving him blues when he doesn't need them. But now it's going to be opening up for blues, but now yellows are going to be shut out for him in this little early bit.
But if Packie could work through it, there's a lot of good opportunities for double clears, both vertically and horizontally. In rows 2 to 5, and it looks like he's starting to see those drops. As I think he's looking for a red blue. He's not going to get it, but now he's starting to work on those reds. Look at this drop combo. He's going to get a triple. He's at 25, but Dimwit has caught up. Dimwit at 30 viruses and has a really clean board right now, Ethan.
Yeah, it's a very nice board. He's got all the overhangs set up for combo opportunities. Both of these players really have fantastically clean boards at this point. But as we say that, there's a little bit of red junk there on Dimwit's side.
And Packie again storming back, making good, double, triple clears where he can, setting up for success. Good horizontal there. And right now it is a 10 virus advantage for Packie going, and Packie's starting to have to think about his end game.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to have a little trouble. He's got a couple of mini spires here that he's going to have to take care of. But he's going to set it up with 0 drop, which is going to be a fantastic little setup for him.
8 to 15 right now, and a good horizontal double there for Dimwit, and it is another horizontal clear. Dimwit, I think, holding out for yellow-red. He's going to get it for a triple clear. He's now down to 8, but Packie at 5. And I think Packie not going to focus on the yellow. Interesting.
No, he just needs one. He needs one blue, and he'll be fine there. He gets a double blue there. That's perfect. There just needs one more blue, and he'll be done.
He is out at a 6:30, and Dimwit out at a 6:32 as we go into 13. Oh, this is getting exciting, and Packie immediately going to work.
Yeah, they have closed the gap considerably. It's a lot closer now. Having to deal with some yellow garbage, though, is Packie.
Packie with that
gets a good combo out of it.
He's maintaining just a slight lead, but Dimwit is starting to creep back.
Yeah, I like both of their boards. They're working on vertical to horizontal combinations. This is going to be a fantastic little setup for both of them.
100% agree. As Packie opening his lead back up, he's now at 39 to Dimwit's 47. Again, he's just getting all sorts of garbage thrown at him, but he's just making really good decisions to fix it. There's a lightning bolt, so that blew up the top of his board in 1, now out of play. So now want to focus on the red.
Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty yellow heavy board for the most part. Now it's going to be a bit red heavy. Now he's going to have to work on that column 8 real soon.
And column 1. Column 1's starting to look precarious, and I think he's realized that. He's just going to try to just drop some garbage here and deal with it there. He is starting to work on 8. He's down to 21. Dimwit at 27. Dimwit with a red heavy top line. Really trying to work hard on getting this stuff cleared. He has a big double opportunity in 4 and 5.
Yeah, doing a great job. Dimwit is doing a fantastic board. Cleaned up that garbage there Packie did in columns 1 and 2. He's going to have another opportunity to make some doubles. Or he can just do that.
Big tuck double. And at this point, Packie may be wanting to think about just clearing that red and maybe leaving that yellow in 1 for last.
That's a possibility of that. Although I might be more remiss to go for column 1. Just clear that out of the way. Everything looks fantastically good for both of these guys.
A little bit of a cluster issue, but a great cross clear puts Dimwit into single digits. Now he's down to 5. It's again these two creep up on each other right in the end game. 2 blues and Packie's out.
Just needs one more.
And is he going to get it?
Come on, RNG. Come on, RNG.
Dimwit out first at 8:56. 8:58.
What an 8:58 for Packie.
It's going to be a sprint. Both players at 14 are at relatively the same time. I would say board state is pretty even. Both players with a lot of the same double opportunities.
Yeah, this is going to be a nice even final level for both these players. Both of them have great opportunities to make combinations, and this is just going to be a matter of who can do it the fastest.
Packie maintaining a 4 virus lead right now. Now down into sub 40 territory first. Dimwit struggling a little bit. Packie's really starting to put pedal to the metal. You see a lot more aggressive down presses and a lot more liberal playing from Packie, as he's now down to 32 to Dimwit's 41. Dimwit in a bit of a garbage situation in 3.
Yeah, looks like he's going to try the horizontal clear. Gets a good cross, but still going to have to deal with that yellow and blue garbage, I should say, in column 3.
He at 29, Dimwit at 34 in this game 2 of this best of 5 between 2 Dr. Mario Titans. And a big 1-2-3 combo from Packie.
Yeah, I am not liking Dimwit's board right now. A lot of garbage is piling up right now. He's still within 10, but it's still pretty scary looking.
Packie is maintaining a good board state, but John Nash says it's the rare, dirty looking Dimwit board, but he's starting to claw back. He's starting to make clears, clearing all that garbage out horizontally. He's down to 17 to Packie's 10. Packie's a bit cut off. He's got to clear that red out in 3 before he can really do any more work.
I think he can do it right now. He's going to take care of it, and there it goes. If he gets a red yellow here, it'd be perfect. Doesn't get it, but that's okay. He just gets one more. If he gets a yellow-blue, that'll be perfect. And he gets it. He's down to 2.
He's down to 2. He needs 2 yellows. There's 1.
There's 2, and he's done.
He's out at 11:07, which is now the 5th best all-time run in the semifinals. Packie now up, or Packie rather, evening it up, 1 game apiece.
And we have got ourselves a series.
You could definitely tell that Packie felt like Dimwit was right on his tail, and he just threw into another gear on 14.
Yeah, he absolutely did. Both of these players did a great job, but I would definitely agree that Packie definitely took it to another level to take care of business.
Dimwit just looking for a sub 12 at this point. Maybe he's topping out. No, he's
he's going to finish, and he's down at 11:52. Now he'll top out. All right, so it's 1 game apiece. So we've now effectively whittled it down to a best of 3.
It is now essentially a best of 3. Dimwit started his timer in utter excitement.
He might still be set on the global hotkeys, so I've had that myself, so nothing to worry about.
So Packie versus Dimwit. Packie wiping the sweat from his brow. These two players know, these two players make each other better.
Absolutely. So we have readies. We're counting down in 3, 2, 1, go!
And Packie off to the races first, about 2.5, 3 seconds ahead. So may not be a factor, but who knows? These two are out of 13 at relatively the same time.
Yeah, these guys can do a fantastic job, whether or not, whether they start a little late, whether they start a little early. They always manage to end up in relatively the same spot at the same time, which is always great to see with this kind of rivalry in Dr. Mario Monthly.
And looking at these 10s, the better board I think is Dimwit's. He's got a lot of double opportunities, but you can see some combos brewing in the mind of Packie right now, as it is tied at 28 early on.
Yeah, it's an early tight one right now. Ooh, nice little clear there of the junk from Dimwit to get stuff out of the way. He's going to set up a horizontal by the looks of it, and he'll get it.
Dimwit holding a 1 virus lead, but Packie with that horizontal clear, now taking a 1 virus lead himself. These players absolutely know that this is the big game. This is where you put yourself ahead, set yourself up for success. You don't want to be the guy down 2-1 with 2 games left to play.
Absolutely, this is kind of your pressure game at this point. If you're able to put yourself in an advantageous position for game number 4, you really put the pressure on your opponent, not just in a psychological sense. So if you're able to have that advantage over your opponent, then suddenly you're not just playing the Dr. Mario game, you're playing the mental game as well.
Exactly. It's still even. It's 7-6, although Packie has the better board state here in this endgame situation. He's going to get that clear, and I think he's going to commit to a horizontal clear for that blue virus.
Yeah, he's committing to it. He's got a good position for it.
Or
you could just do it the old-fashioned way. He's out at 207.
Let's see how Dimwit ends up here.
He won't be too far behind unless RNG cooperates, and he's out at 212.
Dimwit out at a 212. So a 5 virus advantage early on here for Packie, but this 11 looks way more advantageous for Dimwit than it does Packie.
Yeah, there's a lot more chances for doubles here for Dimwit, although it's very yellow heavy. So that's going to be a little concerning, but this is going to be one of those times you really want RNG to cooperate with you.
Packie's going to have a lot of opportunities though for 0-to-1 drop combos, which isn't a bad thing in and of itself. Drop time always a crucial factor. A big drop there for Packie. It is 31-31 as these players again will not relent.
Absolutely, they are absolutely locked in a tug of war, so to speak. And this is exactly what we talked about in our little preview here. This is going to be something where one error could sway the match in the opponent's favor, and it might not let go.
Right now, Packie maintaining a 20 or about a 3 virus lead, but he's going to get that quad horizontal, and he is now under 20 to go. And you can see he is laser focused.
Absolutely, he's really doing a great job in focusing on his combinations, thinking 2-3 moves ahead, and he's setting everything up so beautifully.
And now single digits for Packie as he is opening up to a 7 virus lead going into 11 here. No yellows left for Packie, so yellow's not a useful color for him. A bit of a scattered board for Dimwit. He usually likes to keep his endgame condensed, and he's not going to be able to do that here.
Yeah, he's not able to do anything with that. Packie also having to deal with some unfortunate yellow junk. Trying to make the most of it. Oh, that double red's going to really come in handy there.
It absolutely will. Down to 2 viruses for Packie, now down to a single virus. He's going to have to force a drop clear. He knows it, and just waiting on some yellow. That's his kind of axis for this. Now he's free to clear that, and he's going to go out at a 428. 2 viruses to go.
Not bad at all.
And he's going to be forced to clear underneath.
Yeah, that's going to be an unfortunate sign. But with a double blue pops up. He's out at 434. Wow, fortune smiles upon thee for Dimwit.
Taking a look at these boards here, a little bit more favorable for Packie. Some double reds, maybe 8 or 9 pills from now. Maybe even sooner than that. A double red would get him a 6-pack right now.
Yeah, that would be a fantastic little hit. Oh, there it comes! And there it goes!
Cross clear for Packie. And it is a 10 virus lead for Packie. A little bit of garbage, nothing too much to really freak out about, as his board stayed otherwise relatively clean and keeping things low.
Yeah, doing a very nice job with it. And almost virtually no jump to speak of. And Dimwit puts up a nice little combo there.
Dimwit with a 5 combo. That gives him the lead now, 27-28. As Packie continues to run, he's got a bit of a situation in column 6, but he clears that out. Now 24-25. These players just fighting tooth and nail for any sort of lead they can get.
Yeah, this is just so tight and so close between either player. This can really go either way. I mean, for all intents and purposes, this is pretty much tied up.
You can look at the boards here. Seems a favorable, mid to end game situation goes to Dimwit. As Packie's got a lot of stuff stacked high, a lot of garbage stacked high. Had an opportunity to maybe tuck that blue in and drop for a combo, but didn't go for it. Instead, he's going to take that horizontal red, and he's going to clear those horizontally. He is in a bit of a lead now, opening it up. It's 10-11, and another big double clear. It's 11-8. Packie really leaning on those double clears here in round number 12.
Yeah, it looks like he's got it. He can set up a blue-yellow in the middle of the board there. He can set up a nice horizontal clear, or you could just do it that way and just make me look like an idiot.
Packie's got an interesting end game though. As he stacks things up, doesn't drop anything. That's a really clean.
Doesn't have to. That was a beautifully set up drop game.
46.
Woo! Very nicely done.
Meanwhile, Dimwit down to 2 viruses, just needs 3 colors, or 3 colored viruses, or pills, blah. He'll be down to 1, and sub 7 is what he's looking for. He'll get it 658. It's a lead of 8 viruses for Packie here in round 13, as we're now past the home stretch.
Yeah, this is the point of no return. This is where you really have to keep that aggression going. Whether you know you have the lead or not, you just kind of have to figure, especially with these two competitors, with how close they are, you kind of have to assume you're behind the 8 ball and just really keep pushing yourself.
Dimwit making some amazing drop combos. He's narrowed the lead again, back down to single digits. Dimwit making these big, Dimwit's vision is of the board overall, and what he's doing with his moves, probably some of the best in the game. Meanwhile, Packie is one of the best players at just brute forcing combos.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job with that. Having to deal with some yellow garbage, though. But he is making the best of it.
And Dimwit's made himself a little bit of a funnel, as he is starting to trim that down. But it was a really high funnel there for a minute. And right now, Spire in 1 and 2 for Packie.
Yeah, but he'll knock that down just a little bit. There you go. Nice job there. And again, just finding every opportunity to clear a virus with every move.
And Dimwit having a rough situation on 13. This is where he got hung up last game. Now the RNG's starting to hit him in the face. Meanwhile, Packie down to 11 viruses, maintaining a lead. Every time Dimwit tries to come up and take a snipe at the lead or take the lead by 1 or 2 viruses, Packie just pushes him right back. And now Packie down to half a dozen viruses. But look at this drop combo.
I like this setup here. He just needs 2 more yellows.
2 yellows for Packie, and he is going to go on to 14, and he's going to do it at an 8:52.
Oh my goodness!
Best right now. Dimwit he's got trouble, but a couple a horizontal clear of those yellows really going to help his board stay out.
He's going to get it.
And taking a look at Packie's 14, a lot of double opportunities, but it looks like he's going to run into a problem with reds at some point.
Yeah, it's actually going to be a little more of a yellow issue right now for Packie in level 14. He's got as soon as that yellow says goodbye, he's going to have nothing for several rows. Not until about the midway point of the bottle will he be able to do anything with yellows that'll clear any viruses.
It's currently a 6 virus lead for Packie as Dimwit again trying to storm back here on 14. This is a critical game 3. You do not want to be down 2-1, especially against your rivals such as this.
Absolutely right, and you can kind of see the yellows kind of coming back to haunt Packie a little bit. But doing a good job finding places to put it in for junk. Oh, and he's going to set up a nice combo there.
Opens up a 5 virus lead again for Packie. Again, he just keeps doing this. He's pushing Dimwit right back when he knows Dimwit's right breathing down his neck. Right now it's a 4 virus advantage, and now it's a 1 virus advantage. There's another big clear for Dimwit. Dimwit's got an opportunity for a quad. Is he going to take it, or is he going to...
He's got it.
He's going to take it. He's going to take a 1 virus lead, and Packie takes it right back, and he goes on a surge. 27-25. We are heading down the stretch here. In this semifinal game, a drop combo for Packie puts him at 20. He's going to retake a pretty sizable lead. It's just going to be back and forth here. Packie now under 21st. Packie with a good tuck play.
It's going to be close, though. Dimwit's got a couple of combos set up. He's going to clear another yellow. He's down to 3.
3 virus game. Both relatively clean boards. Great play from both players. Packie down to 15. Packie down to 14. 15 for Dimwit. And now, oh my goodness, it's a 3 virus lead and a couple of combos, and we could be looking at a completely different ball game. There's a big triple combo. It's now 11-9, going into the final stretch, 11-8. Packie has a very clean board. So does Dimwit.
I'm a little concerned. Dimwit's going to have to clear that horizontal blue at some point. He's got to get rid of that red in column 5, and he gets it.
9-4. 2 blue, just some blues, 1 more red, and Packie's going to be out. That's all he needs. He's getting yellows. He doesn't need them. There's his last blue. He needs 1 yellow, and he'll take this win in an absolutely amazing 14 at an 11:35.
What a finish there from Packie. Dimwit looks like he's going to try to finish things out.
Just so
great game from both these players. Get your G's out in the chat for both these guys. Fantastic game. But it falls Packie's way as Dimwit finishes with an 11:54.
And Dimwit knows he's in trouble. Packie's really starting to crank it into gear. You see him making sacrifices for garbage just to get big 5-drop combos. He's just playing absolutely on another level right now. And Dimwit is doing his best to keep up. And those lead changes back and forth on 14, an absolute run for the ages from both players. And Dimwit just got hung up at the end there.
You're absolutely right. And chat kind of pointing out the RNG kind of stopped Dimwit while he was waiting for the right pills to come down. You're absolutely right. Dimwit really held it pretty close, and then the RNG giveth and the RNG taketh away, as we usually say here. We've got ready from both players.
We've got a game 4 here. Packie needs to win one more, and he'll go to his first finals, and we will have, for the first time in the history of our tournament, a finals that Dimwit is not in.
It would be a first to see, but I don't know if it'll happen here.
So strange to say as we start our fourth game. Good board states for both players. Again, an early lead for Packie. Packie just playing aggressively, holding that down button. You see a lot more finesse play from Dimwit. And Dimwit likes to bank on those big 4, 5, 6 pill clear or virus clears.
Yeah, and having to deal with a little bit of red garbage is Packie. Getting a little bit of Spire in column 4, but he knocks it down just a little bit, and a nice high columns knockdown in column 7.
A little bit of hesitation from Dimwit. He thought he had a play and then decided he didn't. He's in the lead right now by just 2 viruses, as both players' boards looking like something big's going to happen any minute.
I'm not really a fan of the pit that Dimwit has to deal with, but he's doing a good job digging out of it. Kind of a bottle within a bottle, so to speak. But he's doing a nice little combo here, and he's gonna have a more traditional end game scenario in a little bit.
Both players still pretty even, actually, now, as I say that. Dimwit taking a pretty sizable lead. He'll go into single digits first. He's going to have to deal with a blue-heavy board. Meanwhile, Packie is just got a lot of stuff stacked up. A red staircase in columns 5 through 8.
Yeah, that's going to be a little scary to deal with. He's really falling behind right now. He really needs some... He's being a little picky with his pieces. He's waiting for a red-blue. Nothing's coming around.
Decided to abandon ship on that, and that's a good call. You can only wait so long for that pill, and then obviously he gets the pill he needs. Two pills after he clears what he clears.
Which is exactly what RNG does.
Dim went out at a 152, and he's got a unique board. There's nothing really in 1 or 8 until row 6.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting board. It's almost like you have a little bit of a half junk state going on with your board, but it still provides a little bit of variety. The outside edges will be good for blues, and he's already taking full advantage of that. And he's already starting to dig a little bit to get some blues in the middle.
Packie knows he is behind right now. He's just absolutely getting slammed by RNG. He'll be out at a 232. But again, no lead safe between these two players, as it's a 15 virus advantage for Dimwit.
For the moment, yes, it is. But as we've said, it's not over in the slightest.
Yes.
But nice little horizontal there by Dimwit.
I do like Packie's board. A lot of double opportunities. If he can get stuff cleared on 6, 7, and 8, he's in good shape.
He's doing a good job with that so far. Has no room for yellows, unfortunately. He just opens that up in column 1, but it immediately goes away.
Big drop combo by Dimwit, trying to maintain that lead. He's going to go under 20. Meanwhile, Packie has a good board, just needs a lot of blue to work with him, and he will be in really good shape. I see a great opportunity for a big combo. He's going to get a big horizontal clear there. 26, now 25 to 14. Packie's starting to make a comeback. Has a decent board right now here on 11. Dimwit running into a bit of problems. Little bit late on, everything's a bit scattered.
Yeah, it's a little bit spaced out, so that's going to kind of delay you a little bit with your button pressing. But he's setting everything up nicely. If he gets a double red, that would probably be best for him. And there it is. Reverse commentator's curse there a little bit. And he's setting everything up for that horizontal clear for the yellow.
Now a single-digit margin as Packie's starting to storm back here. He's going to be looking for that horizontal from those reds in 7 and 8. Doesn't look like he's going to get them. There's one of them.
11 at a 4 flat.
Big clear there for Packie. He's at 10. Dimwit's got a pretty good board. A lot of double opportunities looking from row 7 downward. He's going to have the biggest problem for Dimwit is going to be that cluster though in his bottom right. It's going to be very tempting to go after everything wide open there in that bottom left area. Meanwhile, Packie is at half a dozen viruses, a bit stuck, but he clears out some garbage, and now he's going to set up some combos and put himself in the best possible situation to get out of here.
Yeah, this is a very optimal situation here, and he's got the right pieces to do it. He's going to get out at 448.
48 seconds behind the reigning champ. It's now a 20 virus advantage for Dimwit. Dimwit trying to force a game 5. Packie trying to close this out.
I'm liking what Dimwit's doing to keep his virus efficiency up. Again, going for those one-move clears.
Packie's got a yellow heavy top line right now on his level 12 board. Meanwhile, absolutely efficient play. It's only been about 100 seconds or so, or excuse me, 80 seconds or so, and there's already a dozen viruses left on Dimwit's board.
Yeah, that's been a fantastically fast board on Dimwit's side. Having to deal with some garbage though.
Bit of a misplay as well. I think he didn't get the rotation he wanted. Good tuck play there, as it's a 23 virus advantage right now in favor of Dimwit.
He's got a very optimal end game right now. Gonna need a couple more reds. He's setting everything up nicely. Oh, that's the right idea. There you go, Dimwit. And he's gonna be out at 6:02. Meanwhile, Packie having a lot of issues, having to put all that junk away in columns 1 and 2.
Packie's been definitely struggling here on 12. I think he just kind of got a big misdrop there. His momentum's just kind of been taken out of his sails just with how that 11 went. 11 seems to be the curse level for everybody. But look at that recovery. Excellent combo by Packie. Really just trying to hang in there right now.
And he's doing a good job with it so far. Gonna have to clear that out in column 3. He does. And he's kind of getting back into the groove a little bit, although that little bit of a misdrop there with that garbage, but nothing that can't be fixed.
Ooh, and another misdrop by Packie.
Looking on Dimwit's side of the board, it's a pretty clean board. There's a little junk in column 2 as he sets up a little combination there on the right side. But he'll get rid of that junk, and he's got a nice combo set up. And he's already doing very well.
Look at this cross clear by Packie, mate. Trying to stay in this game. Oh, can't get the tuck. The speed's just too much right now. Tucks like that just simply not possible. And a couple of more misdrops. Perhaps Packie trying to go for the horizontal clear and just sacrificing column 4.
Possibly. He's going to clear that out. He's in a good position to clear that out, clear those blues, if he can get them. But it's all reds all the time. Not what you want to see here, unfortunately.
You don't want oops all red.
Oh, but that's a great little miracle piece there to get out.
But right now it's a 46 virus advantage for Dimwit. Dimwit's starting to run away here with this 4th game. Looks like we may be seeing a game 5, Ethan.
I would not be surprised in this. This is the kind of situation where you want to have a game 5. This is a very, very good series between these two players. Dimwit setting up another little bit of combos there.
Has been hung up a bit on 13. It has afforded Packie, but with Packie hung up on 12, it's really been a bit of a help, but it may be too little too late.
It's possible. Dimwit's going to have the optimal pieces. Just needs another red, and he's out at 848.
So he'll go into 14, looking pretty good here, forcing a game 5. Meanwhile, Packie still deep on 13. 24 viruses to go. He is having an excellent 13. Everything seems to be working his way here. I had an opportunity for a horizontal on those blues. Decided to not take it, I guess. That's going to leave him with a Spire on 2. But again, great pill combinations there, and that Spire's got cut down a little bit.
Yeah, he's doing a good job cutting down the Spire. The Spire in column 2, though, is going to be... He's going to have to work on that one a little bit. Looking at Dimwit's board on 14, it's a pretty clean board. Not much need for junk. Looks like he might be waiting for a yellow-blue. Doesn't need it, but there it goes. That was the one thing he was looking for. And he sets up a little combo.
Double drop combo by Dimwit. Such a brilliant play. He's still making combos while still playing at I think he's relaxed his pace just a little bit. I think I think he may be aware of how far ahead he is and knows that he can step off the gas just a touch.
Yeah, I would agree. He definitely knows that he is well ahead of the pace right now.
13. It is a 27 virus lead, so Packie has made significant moves. And you're going to see him play super aggressive here on 14.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if we see a good chunk of hero plays from Packie to try and force himself ahead here.
And he's setting up garbage on his top line just to make sure he has plays. A little bit of drop time sacrificed, as well as a big well on column 6. Right now it's a 30 virus advantage for Dimwit as we hit the home stretch of this fourth of best of 5. And by the looks of it, we will see a game 5, barring any massive errors on Dimwit's part.
All signs definitely point to a game 5. And Dimwit with a nice horizontal clear there. Looks like he kind of took a pause there for a second. Might have been trying to assess his situation, but he's in a very good position here. He's going to get a nice clear. Good little double there. Just needs a few more pieces, and he will be all finished.
26-3. It does look like that this one is going to go to Dimwit. There's going to have to be some garbage management either way. There it is. There's his blue. He's going to finish at an 11-27.
And we will have a game 5.
A game 5 here against two of the best players in the game, Packie and Dimwit. It couldn't have ended any other way. A 5th game, Dimwit tying it up 2 games apiece. It's all or nothing here. It'll be interesting to see what the game plan is for both players.
Yeah, this is going to be this is kind of what you want to see from this kind of rivalry, and I am looking forward to what's going to happen here in this final game.
Packie looks to be running it out here on 14, just to establish a time. And
that does look to be the case. And he can do it relatively easily, so that should not be any problem. And he finishes with a 12:31.
A 12:31, a pretty respectable time. But right now, it's all or nothing. Whoever wins this wins the match, as it were. That's kind of how those rules go. And goes to the finals to face Leviticus.
Yeah, this is going to be your deciding game right now. Both of them getting themselves a little bit into the zen, a little bit in the zone here.
And yeah, great announcing. I'm tired. Leave me alone. That's why I don't do That's why I don't compete in semifinal Sunday. I'd lose in 3 games. In fact, I have lost in 3 games on semifinal Sunday before. We have okay. Dimwit's timer's reset. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Game 5. There is no game 6. Whoever wins this goes to the championship. Will Dimwit make his 6th consecutive championship appearance, or will Packie deny him? Looking at the boards right now, a lot of double friendliness for Packie. Not a lot of red friendliness. As I say that, though, he does clear some stuff out, opens up his board quite a bit.
And a misplay from Packie!
He could definitely still correct it on a tuck, and I think that's going to be a strategy. And he turns it into clear of those blues underneath. So not a bad play. An early lead in advantage in Packie's advantage right now, as we are here in this 5th and final game in this best of 5.
Yeah, that was a great recovery there from Packie. You saw that mistake he made, and just knew exactly where he needed to put all those pieces to recover it very nicely, and he's still holding on to a very slim lead in the early going.
7 virus lead early on is pretty big. It really shows how the pace is going, and just an amazing recovery from that quick early misdrop. There's a bit of a stack. Oh, and a color flip from Dimwit. You rarely see that out of him in competitive play.
Oh, no.
Might be letting that pressure get to him. But a good drop combo from Packie. Packie making just good play after good play here. He's already down into single digits, a minute 23 in. He needs 1 blue and 3 yellows, and he's off. And he's got the blues gone now, as it looks like Dimwit now.
Wow, a 132 for Packie.
An absolute banger of a 10 for Packie, as he starts again with another good quick drop, and he's going to be looking to make more and more big combos. He's going to get a quad right there. He's already down to 42, absolutely playing like he wants that championship appearance.
Absolutely, he is playing like we have seen him play on Friday and Saturday. He is definitely in focus right now. He is on point.
I think he's promised himself a code red if he makes the finals. That's what he's looking for here. It's
I thought it was a real fruit smoothie.
34 to 42, or 31 to 42. It's a double-digit lead still for Packie. And again, a little bit of a rough board for Dimwit. There are some double opportunities to present themselves, but a lot of everything's a bit scattered.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what Dimwit was working on there. Don't think it was a misplay, but it might have been a bit of a slight miscalculation on his part.
Potentially, yeah. This may open it up for Dimwit to start making moves. Not a lot of yellow on Dimwit's top line here on 11. Meanwhile, Packie making some drops here, trying to break the curse that is 11.
But Dimwit with a good recovery, and he's got his board relatively clean. You kind of see that little bit of garbage in column 4, but it's looking pretty good right now. He's got to get rid of that yellow somehow.
Look at this cross clear by Packie. Absolutely phenomenal play. He's already down to 11. Now he's down into single digits. He's going to be eyeballing a triple clear if he can get it on row 2. But looks like he may have a course correction. He's just going to take the double. Looks like due to just a bit of a slight misdrop, or rather he's looking for that cross. He's going to get the cross and then drop it into a double. He's already down to 2. Meanwhile, Dimwit in a bit of a situation, needing to clear those blues in 2 and 3.
Yeah, RNG is not cooperating with him. It was just giving him so many red-yellow pills. It was insane.
And Packie already at 12. He's under 4 minutes into 12. He's looking to post a hot time right now. And it looks like, again, off to a red-hot start, Ethan.
Yeah, he is definitely playing like a beast in this final game. And this is something that I've kind of noticed with Packie. When the pressure is on, he can play very well in the clutch.
He absolutely can. I mean, you've seen him play absolutely well in elimination games. But again, Dimwit also just has that propensity to surge back when you least expect it. It's kind of the RKO out of nowhere of Dr. Mario, if you will.
Yeah, with Dimwit getting out at a 424.
No lead is safe, but it is a 20 virus lead for Packie midway through this 5th and final game of this semifinals.
Everything looking good on both players' boards. Nice little vertical to horizontal combo there from Dimwit.
Dimwit's going to have a lot of opportunity for some L clears and cross clears. As you see a staircase of reds, he's going to try to do something there. But keeping a diverse top line, as Packie at 15, he's got a spire, but it's not that bad of a spire. As he's just got to clear some doubles, and he'll be well on his way.
Yeah, it looks okay for now, and he's got a no opening there in column 1. He'll be able to work it out. Nice little tuck there, and he's leaving everything very good.
Great
for clearance.
Great combo, though, as Dimwit narrows it down to a 13 virus lead. It's a decent endgame for Packie. He's got a lot of opportunities both directions. Going to take that red virus horizontally as that goes away, and he's going to be forced to play both yellows vertically.
That's okay. He's got a comfortable lead. I think he can do that okay without having to worry about any surges from Dimwit, although a nice little combo there from him. Just needs a couple more yellows. One more to do it, and he'll be out at a 5:53.
He's got 2 levels to go, and he's making great pace right now. Dimwit not far behind, finally in single digits here on 13. He's going to make another drop happen. He'll be down to 7. He's got a pretty decent endgame in his own right. Obviously, you're going to want to try to get those yellows double cleared if you can.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what he's planning to do. If he can clear out that red, he will.
Exact same calling for record potential here. So if it doesn't happen, you know who to blame. But meanwhile, Packie just still blazing through 13 at a 626. A good double clear, reducing his overall virus levels there. And
Dimwit gets out at about 635, 634.
Yellow heavy top line for Packie. A lot of double opportunities, especially if Dimwit can clear those blues, and that's what he does. So he could clear those horizontally now, and I think he should. He will. He's down to 49. Packie at 33 viruses. Looking to work from left to right here as his right side's looking a bit precarious.
It is looking a bit scary. I'm wondering when Dimwit's going to take care of that horizontal. He just does that and has a beautiful setup there on the left side. Looking to just clear things out there. Yeah, he's got a relatively clean board. He has a little bit of junk right now. Packie having to deal with some junk on the left side, though. Just taking in and getting rid of all those unwanted pills.
Both players hung up quite a bit on 13. It's not really having a lot of opportunities to clear. Both players sort of stalling. It is a 10 virus lead now in favor of Packie, as Packie now going to start addressing column 7 and 8, dropping a blue pill down into 6. It's a red heavy top line, and of course, RNG says, "Red, what's that?"
Red? Did you mean blue? And yeah, oh man, all the junk on Packie's side of the board is so concerning. It looks, and it's really starting to slow him down a little bit.
It is. He's maintaining a bit of separation with Dimwit. It's now down to a single-digit virus lead. Packie really needs reds. Once he gets reds, he's going to blow this board wide open. But he's just not getting them. He'll get a double yellow, and he could also clear that spire, really help him out there, and that's what he's going to do in column 3. It's a 4 virus lead now. It's, again, reds for both players. They both need reds. They're not getting them.
Yeah, nobody's getting them, and blame it on the Robert NG, but just, oh my goodness, so many yellows and blues for Packie.
And now Dimwit within 1 here. It's 16 to 13. Packie just trying to maintain separation from the champ right now. It's now 13 to 11. I see Packie eyeballing a big play on the bottom row.
I see it. He's going to get it. He'll increase that lead a little bit.
But now he just needs reds. He's going to clear the reds, try to get the blues, focus on everything else. He's now down to 5. Dimwit running into some more rough RNG, needing reds, not getting them. 10 to 4 right now, as Packie's starting to run here, starting to really sprint and get into 14 first. Have that advantage every second, crucial. And a double red to lock it out at 9-13. He's going to go into 14 first, and he's got a big lead as Dimwit's still hung up on 13.
Dimwit's trying to find a double red. He's got a massive combination set up. He's trying to wait for a double red to pop up. Not coming, but he'll get a combo out of it anyway.
He's down to 3 viruses, but this is giving Packie tons of opportunities on a very double-heavy 14.
And I like that clear there from Dimwit. He just needs 2 more reds. 1 more ought to do it. He'll be out at 9:45. So the lead now cut down to about 15 to 14 viruses. So what was a pretty high lead, it's cut down so short. And Blazing Star kind of pointed it out. Yeah, this match could be decided by your RNG.
And we've seen players get hung up on 11, hung up on 13. Those levels seem to be cursed. I don't know what it is. Dimwit looking for a drop combo, not getting it, not getting blues. The game just does not want to give him the combos he wants to pull. And that's opening it up for Packie. As Packie's got 14, but an extremely blue-heavy top line on 14. A lot of doubles opened up right now for Dimwit.
And I like Dimwit's board here. He's going to get a little vertical-horizontal combo there. Very nice. Kind of surprised he didn't take that blue-yellow over to the left side, but he's still working. Oh, I see what he's working on there, though. That's a very nice way to set things up.
7 virus advantage in favor of Packie right now. As Packie struggling, Packie needing blues, just going to start going for aggressive double clears. Now it's an 8 virus lead for Packie, but a lot of doubles are brewing for Dimwit as he's now down to 25, now down to 23. This is going to come down to the wire. Packie, or rather Dimwit, trying to creep back in. It's now tied. A clear there, but a double clear. It's 18 to 19. Both players playing very quickly, very efficiently. Looks like Dimwit's starting to get hung up a bit. It's 19-17.
Packie also getting a little hung up too. He's getting some yellows when he doesn't need them. Oh, what a massive clear!
A big cluster clear. That puts him down into a dozen viruses. That might be the deciding play right there, as he's now down to 10. Dimwit down to 13. Now it's single digits
now down
for
to
Packie.
6. Down
Packie
to 4.
Packie
oh my goodness!
Packie just needs 4 reds and he's going. It's 7 viruses for Dimwit, 3 pills rather for Packie. There's 2, there's 3. He's going to do it at 11:55, and he is going to advance to the finals and eliminates Dimwit in the semis. What a phenomenal match, Ethan!
What a close game, and one more yellows just needs to come up for Dimwit, and he's going to finish at 12-10. A little more than 15 seconds off the winner, and Packie is going to the finals.
Oh, what an amazing game. But Packie now evens up this series, so when these two meet inevitably again, it'll be the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. It's 2-2 against these two, an absolute hell of a game. And as we do before every finals, we're going to give the competitor in this